Hey YouTube, this is Psychic Blackwings over here. Um, I'm here with the deck profiling. One of the new archetypes that came out in Hidden Arsenal 5, the Lavals. I made a deck with it. I fused it with some Flamvells. It's pretty good. First card to start it off with, I'm proxying for 2 of them, but I need 3. 3 Flamvell Fire Dogs. Love this card. The Flamvell cards that I put in here that are appropriate for the deck. They usually have 200 defense, which helps out with his effect. Destroy opponent's monster by battle, send it to the graveyard. Special summon 1 fire monster from your deck with 200 defense. Except for the dog, you know. But the doggy commands you. The doggy commands you. And it's a level 4. A card that helps out with this, you know, get a quick level 8 out. The Tuner, Flammable Magician. Level 4, Fire, 200 defense, rekindleable, and it's a tuner. With this card, it proves my point. The doggy commands. The card that helps out with the Lavals. It really helps out with the Lavals. 2 Laval Millers. They are good. If you put 3 of them, I think that's too much, because when I put 3 of them, I got a lot of dead draws. But, 2 of these, they're not rekindleable. But its effect, if it's destroyed by battle, sent to the graveyard, you can add 2 lava monsters from your deck to the graveyard, which helps activate the other lava monsters' effects, because, you know, you have 3 different lava monsters at the graveyard. It especially helps out with this card's effect. Lava Burner. Have 2 of them. It's not rekindleable, but it's a 21 beater. It's level 5. And its effect, special summon this card from your hand if you have 3 lava monsters or more in your graveyard. This crap really helps you out a lot. Another card that's pretty good, well, that works pretty well with Miller if you have like another one that's at the graveyard already. Another lava monster. The Warrior. It's not rekindleable, but it has 1800 attack. It's a level 4 fire monster. And its effect, when it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, sends it to the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. Only if you have 4 or more lava monsters in the graveyard. Another card that helps out a lot. Level 4 Sprite, 2 of them. Level 2 Pyros, fire monsters. Rekindleable, searchable by Fire Dog. Effect, if it's on the field and it's sent to the graveyard, all your lava monsters on the field gain 200 attack for each lava monster in the graveyard. That crap is fun when you use rekindling with it. Because, imagine this. Tune it up to make a level 6 or a level 8. And if you have a lava monster like Lava Burner up there, and if you have like at least a good 5, 6 lava monsters in there, it also includes itself. Then you get like what, 1,000, 12, maybe 14 to the monsters of a monster. Use rekindling, bring it back, tune some more, boost it up even more. You know, it's funny. Another card, 2 Lava Lancelords, level 6 fire, 21 beater, searchable by Fire Dog, rekindleable. Its effect, it's okay, I guess. You can almost summon this card without attributing. During the end phase of that, it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard. His secondary effect, when this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your remove from play fire monsters and put that to your hand. It helps out a lot when you, like, after rekindling resolves or whatever. A card that helps you a lot for searching, you know, putting stuff into your hand. Flamvell Plume. Rekindleable, searchable by Fire Dog. Level 1 Fire, Pyro. Effect, when it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 monster with 200 defense from your deck to your hand. It helps out a lot. Get your dog into your hand quicker, or it helps you get this card into your hand quicker. Flammable Commando. I like this card a lot. Level 6 Fire. It can't be rekindled. It can't be rekindled or special summoned by Fire Dog's effect, because his effect is he can't be special summoned. He can only be normal summoned if you tribute a Flamvell monster for him. Once per turn, this is where I love his effect. Once per turn, you can remove from play one monster with 200 defense. You can remove from play if it's in your graveyard. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to its attack. That's where I love Laval Landlord. And he can still attack. Or if you want to, you can tune him up with that forest sprite. It's pretty fun. A card that I think helps out with the Lavals. Magma Cannoneer. Level 4, Rekindable, searchable by Fire Dog, 17 attack, Pyro. And effect, you can, like, up to twice per turn, you can send one fire monster from your hand to the graveyard and inflict 500 burn damage to your opponent. So that's like 1,000 damage to your opponent, and it helps fill up your graveyard quicker with Lavals or Pyros. And the reason why I keep mentioning Pyros is because it helps out with this card's effect, Flamvell Fiend. It's not rekindable or anything. It's level 5, fire monster. And his effect, well, he's a 21 attack. His effect, if it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, even a little bit, doesn't matter how much, it also inflicts 200 burn damage to your opponent for each pyro monster in your graveyard. In my opinion, that helps out, but I'm thinking about swapping it for something else. Another card to have, Laval Judgment Lord. His effect is really bad, but I only have him to help out with Cannoneer's effect or with Miller's effect. You know? The last two monsters, Granica and Neo Flamvell Saber. I love opening with this card, but otherwise I just use him for tuning up. Same with this. His effect isn't really useful, though, except for burn damage, or I don't know. On to the traps. First, to protect your monsters, 1, Mirror Force, of course. Another card that helps out, 1, Burgeoning Royal Flame. Effect, activate when your opponent activates a trap card, or when a trap card is activated, actually. Send 1 lava monster from your hand to the graveyard. That's why I have this. Then you can negate that trap card's effect. Another card, 1 Solemn Judgment, helps you out from time to time. 1 Trap Stun and 1 Solemn Warning. What I do is I swap these out sometimes, if I need to. Swap this out for another Trap Stun, or I swap that out for another Solemn Warning. And the last 2 trump cards, Double Bottomless. It helps protect your monsters. Onto the spells. First I'm going to start off with the staples. Dark Hole helps. Heavy Storm helps a lot. Monster Reborn helps even more. Also, Pet of Avarice, it works instantly as soon as you draw it. And if you want to, if you activate Rekindling, if you want to save the better monsters you use for it, activate this if you have it. Put those monsters back into your deck so they can't be removed from play. 2 Pot of Dualities. Honestly, who doesn't know what this card does? It helps you set your stuff up quicker. Double MSTs. It helps me a lot. I don't know. I might swap them out for something when the Battle Level cards come out. And the last 3, I don't actually have them, which is why I'm proxying for them, but I'm hoping to get them by the end of the week or something, or so. Triple Rekindling. Helps out a lot. Normal spell card. When you activate it, special summon as many fire monsters as possible with 200 defense on your side of the field. It helps a lot. Downside is that during the end phase, remove all of them from play. But they can be saved if you use Pot of Avarice. And that's it for the monsters. I hit the 9 mark, almost to the 10, so I better hurry this up. Onto the extra deck. What I have for my Ixies, first off, Utopia and Illuminate. Illuminate helps me get lava monsters to the graveyard, and upside, I get to draw a card. But I'm gonna swap him out with something. Utopia, he's pretty good, I think. Nowadays it's like a staple in your deck. For the level 5s, 2 Doll Slashers, and 1 Magical Android. When I can, or if I can, I'm probably going to swap him out for a Laval the Greater. This guy. He's a level 6. His effect is pretty handy. He can't be destroyed. Well, if he was to be destroyed by card effects, you can remove play 1 lava monster instead. Well, 1 lava monster from your graveyard. And his first effect, when he synchro summons, you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. So swap out a Doll Slasher with him, and swap out him with the TG Hyper Librarian. Other level 6s that help out is the Gaia Knight and my Orient Dragon. He helps get rid of some of the synchros that are problems for you guys, you know? Also, well, next up are the level 7s. What I have is Black Rose and Ancient Fairy. Ancient Fairy has saved me sometimes because I was on the verge of dying. I activated his effect if my opponent had a field spell. But other than that, it's not really that useful unless you want to special summon, you know? And Black Rose. Nuke the field if you're dying, or you can just, like, go ham with him. Crap, 11 mark. Better hurry this up. Also for level 8 now, 2 Thought Rulers, 2 Stardust, and a Red Dragon Archfiend. What I'm hoping to do is to swap Stardust out with a Bryonic. Swap a Thought Ruler out with a Trishula. And another thing I'm hoping to do is to swap out either my Android or my Illuminite. One of these two. For a Catastor. So that's it for the extra deck. Let me go back to the monsters for a quick second before I end the video, which I have to hurry up and do because I'm already past the 12 mark, and I'm sorry for you guys for making you watch this video for like a really long time. But the monsters, Greninka, Fiend, and the Lancelords. What I need for this deck is 2 Flamvell babies. 2 Flamvell babies. And if I ever get them, I'm thinking about swapping either Greninka or Lancelord, or Greninka and Fiend. But I know I'm definitely going to swap out the Greninka. And that's it for the Laval Flamvell deck. I'm sorry for making you guys watch this video for so long. Thanks. Subscribe. Comment or PM me or whatever about what I can do to make the deck better. And thanks.